Hi guys, and welcome to another episode on my YouTube channel. Today is another Simon Says Stamp Saturday, and we're going to get ready to make a card here. I promise it won't be 30 minutes long. I've done all the pre-cutting and all the pre-stamping, and I'll explain to you how I did this. It was very simple, and I was going to watercolor it, but let me explain. I am using the Simon Says Stamp Mother's Day card kit. Let me get you the name exactly. I just did an unboxing of it in my previous video. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the right name. Unfortunately, as of me making this video, the card kit is sold out. However, you can get the individual items that I'm using. Sorry guys, I'm coming down with a cold, so if I sound a little nasally and annoying, I apologize. Let's see, Mother's Day. Here we go. I just want to give you the name exactly of what I'm using so that you guys can at least go on the website, find it, and see everything that came in it. It is the, let's see, limited edition Simon Says Stamp Card Kit Mother's Day. And like I said, it's out of stock. It's sold out. And they, unfortunately, once it's sold out, that's it. It's gone. So, like I mentioned, you can get the items that I'm using separately. Now, this Studio Katia is from another, this was, I believe it was the January card kit. But since I love pink and black and white together, I'm going to make a card. A Mother's Day card. Now, originally I took a 6x6 piece of Cancel Excel watercolor paper, 140 pound, and I used my VersaFine Onyx Black ink with my Simon Says Stamp Flower Explosion background stamp. Now, in my last video, I mentioned that I was a little bit intimidated by this, but let me tell you something. I stamped it, and I used my Misty, and guys, I was scared for nothing. So I wanted it to have a little bit of the raised edges because I was going to watercolor this. But then, so I used my VersaFine Onyx Black, and then I used my Nouveau Crystal Clear over it, and I got this raised beautiful black and white background, and I am obsessed with like grays and whites and blacks and whites and pinks. Black and white together is my favorite. So I decided, you know what, since there's so much going on in this background, I'm gonna use the background as is, and then I'm gonna use the dies that come with the kit that say Mom, and I'm gonna use that as my inspiration. So let's go ahead and cut down my piece here. We're going to use a A2 size card. This is an 8.5 by 11 cardstock cut at 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This gives you your A2 size. Now, I'm going to be better about writing down the colors. This is a 100-pound cardstock from Simon Says. I just don't know the color off the top of my head. I'm going to be better about, keeping track of the colors that come in all my kits from now on. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's cut this panel down. Now, like I said, this is an A2 size card. I hope you guys don't mind me using this glass. I know the light reflects off of it a little bit. If it's too distracting, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll stop using it. I just wanted to break up a little bit of the pink for you guys so that you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing. But if the light is too distracting, like this glare, let me know and I will stop using it, okay? All right, so let's cut down our pattern paper, our self-made pattern paper. Guys, I think I'm falling in love with background stamps. Okay, so let's get rid of all the white edges, just so that we have a better view of how we're going to cut this down. Now, guys, this was super simple. I didn't put this as part of the video because it was literally ink it with my VersaFine Onyx Black, stamp it. I stamped it twice so that I would get a very good impression. Then I spread the Nouveau Crystal Clear embossing powder over it and melted it with my heat gun. like that. Perfect. And now we have a full background. Now, wait, before I put this away, I'm going to make this, so as you know, this is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to make this 4. I'm going to make this 4 by 5 1/4. All right, perfect. And now for my inside panel, we already know I'm going to make this 4 also. Actually, I'm going to make it 4 1/4. I want it to go all the way across on the inside. Let's see. Perfect. All right. So let's get rid of this. I think we're done with that. Now this is going to be the front of my card. I'm already in love with the way that this looks. Now before we do that, let me go ahead and do, let me see how I want to, actually, so we can break it up a little bit. I know what I'm going to do. Let me get a piece of vellum and cut that down again. Let me see. I'm going to take a piece of vellum. And this is the Simon Says Stock. No, Simon Says Stock. Simon Says Stamp vellum. Let's go ahead and cut, I would say, let's do 1 1/2. 1 1/2 inch strip. Excuse me. And this is going to be like a belly band. Or not a belly band, but, well, you guys will see. Alright, guys. Just bear with me here while I acclimate myself again to making cards. Alright. I'm going to cut off. You know what? Let me do that again because there was something on my... There was something on my... cutting knife thing that damaged. Maybe some glue. All right, let's try that again. Let's put that in place. Bring this down. There we go. All right, let's cut another piece. So I think I can do it this way. Let's see, 1 1/2. You see, it even did it on the bottom. That's weird. All right, 1 1/2. There we go, much cleaner. So let's put this aside. I think we're done with this for now. Now what I want to do with this basically is just create like just a before I do that, let me, you know what, I have like 3 ideas in my head at the same time. Let's go ahead and get the sidekick and let's cut out the word mom Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. All right. See, my brain is working a little bit better. Now, let's take this out here. We're going to cut the word mom out of the bubble. So we're going to use the bubble die. And we're going to cut it out of black. There we go. Now, let me see. Is this only going to be 2 inches? So I'm going to have to cut this down. Let's move this over. And remember, there's not going to be any wording there because that's just the bubble. And we're going to take our die that says mom. And I'm going to cut this down to about 1.5 inches so it can fit through my sticker maker. This is my Xyron Create a Sticker. I'm gonna pull this down through here, and in essence what this is gonna do is it's going to make our die cut a sticker. So I've rubbed. Now let's lift this. Get rid of this. Get rid of all of little papers. We can keep these. All right, so let's go ahead and this is our vellum, right? So we're gonna put it there. Perfect. And we're gonna bring it our cutting plates. And we're gonna run it through our sidekick. Sizzix sidekick. Let's see. There we go. The cracking noise is totally normal. That means the machine is doing its job. Okay, on stick. Alright, so this is going to be super duper duper delicate, but it already looks so beautiful. And since it has sticker on the back, the whole thing, you're not really going to tell that it has adhesive, because you know how sometimes you put adhesive on the back of vellum and you can see it? Well, you're not really going to tell. Why? Because it's going to have it on the whole back. Now, let's just hope that it doesn't take me 3 hours to take the vellum off the backing of the sticker maker, because that would definitely defeat the purpose of me saying this was going to be a fast card. And I've never done this technique before. All right, not so bad. There we go. Got it. Okay. Perfect. Now let's just be very gentle, because this is a very delicate, thin, super thin die. And it's dainty and it's beautiful. And it's exactly what I wanted. Alright. Almost done here, guys. Perfect. Let me just get rid of all. There we go. Alright. Now, like I said, this is the first time I do this. But what better way of doing it than by doing it with you guys? Alright. Wait a minute. There we go. Oops, I almost had it backwards. That would have been funny. Alright, guys. Christina Warner and Amy R. make this seem so easy. But this is definitely not as easy as they make it seem. But we'll get it done here, I'm sure. Christina Warner, Amy R. does this all the time. I guess practice makes perfect, huh? Alright, there we go. Let's come back up. My God, I've literally made... Oh, no, I broke it. You see, guys? Alright, let's see if we can salvage this. You know what I think it is? I think it's so sticky. I think we'll be able to salvage it. I think so. And nobody will ever be the wiser unless they watch my video. Then they'll know. But I don't think my mom watches my YouTube channel, so I think I'll be in the safe. And I guess also because I'm using vellum, it's much more like delicate. So I'm assuming that with regular cardstock, this will not happen. All right. I've been batting zero with these cards lately, haven't I? After I finished my card the other day with the unicorn, I was like, oh my god, it's so plain. So not like me. But again, guys, I'm just trying to refine my groove after battling depression for several months. All right, look at us. So now let's just varnish this down since it has that adhesive on the back. If we don't, it's going to show through. So if we varnish it, it should be a-okay. Next time I'll just do it out of regular cardstock. But still, that looks absolutely beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is just to sort of hide the imperfections of the glue in the back, let's just add some Nouveau, what is this one called? Glitter Gloss Aqua Shimmer through the word mom. And that should make it look a lot better. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna run it through my sticker maker one more time. Let's just go ahead and completely make it a sticker now. And we'll be able to stick that down when we do our card. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick a spot here. That looks perfect to me. Let's bring this across. And let me just grab a little piece of tape here. Put it back there. Perfect. You know what, before I do that, see what I mean about my love of pink, white, and black together? I am going to stamp using the Mom's Clematis stamp set. I don't know how I would make it through life without you. That stamp spoke to me earlier. I love the big one, but I wanted this one to be a little bit more simple. And then this is going to be the inside part of our card. And I'm just gonna add it to the side here. Use my grid to help me line it up in hopes that it won't be too crooked. Stamp it up. I am going to remember today, however, to heat set this. There we go. Let me close this. I'm gonna heat set it because the other day I smeared it because VersaFine takes a little longer to set than if you were using, for example, Momento Tuxedo Black Ink. However, with Momento Tuxedo Black Ink, it's not as crisp. So there, we should be okay. Let's grab our background. I'm gonna take off a little piece here because I feel like there's a little bit too much white. And we're almost done, guys. Literally almost done. So let's just go ahead and make this about 1.5 and get rid of that tiny little sliver. There we go. Perfect. Now we can add our ATG to the back. Bring this over. Perfect. Close it, and now there's a little bit hanging over. Let's cut that away. It's like it never existed there. So that's the inside of our card, guys. And then I have this space up here to write the message for my mom. Now I am going to, let's see, do I have, I do. I got these little containers at the Dollar Tree. They come like in a pack of, I don't know if it's 8 or 10. And you can just pour your embellishments on there. I'm gonna get my Marby jewel picker, and here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to add a jewel to that flower, and I'm gonna get one of the more pink ones, bring it right over, which is actually the perfect size. And guys, don't worry, that glue dries clear. See? Just a little pop. Now, while that dries, let's open this. Let me go ahead and add ATG to the back of my front panel. And guys, this is my simple card for today. For this Saturday's Simon Says Stamp Saturday. And this showed up in the mail just in time today. All right. All right, guys. I think. All right. Perfect. So then let's just take our sentiment. Which is now a sticker. Let's get rid of I just realized that this sticker paper, the sticker thing, is very sticky and maybe not the best to use with vellum, and that's why I had so much trouble with that die cut. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and pop that on there just like that. Perfect. Alright, now let's just bling it out. And I definitely want to add one there, one there, one there, one there, 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 and there. All right, guys, let's see. There we go. I feel like I have to add this under some water so it could become sticky again. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. And guys, remember, this dries completely dry. So let's not worry. If it seeps through a little bit, it's fine. It'll dry matte, clear, as if it was never there. All right. And I have one more. And that's it, guys. This is, like I said, it'll dry clear. I don't want to move it too much because it's going to seep over. Just want to take it off the black here a little bit. There we go. And we are going to use a Simon Says Stamp vellum envelope for our card today. And here's our card, guys. Simple black and white. And you can literally use any color cardstock you want and make it your own. You can add your rhinestones just to bling it up. Mom, I don't know how I would make it through life without you. Just a simple, sweet note to your mom. It doesn't even have to be a Mother's Day card. It could just be an anytime card for your mom. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next Saturday with another Simon Says Stamp Saturday. Have a good one. Bye.